A monastery is a building or complex of buildings comprising the domestic quarters and workplaces of monastics, monks or nuns. Whether living in communities or alone, a monastery generally includes a place reserved for prayer, which may be a chapel, church, or even temple, and may also serve as an oratory. The first monastery was built in 1563 to 1584 in the Samilia Monastery, south of Trabzon, in eastern Turkey, built in the 4th century, estimated 386 AD, which stands for 386 after death. A monastery is a building or complex of buildings comprising the domestic quarters and workplaces. The reason for monasteries is for monks and nuns to train and pray and spend their time in prayer and obedience, to work hard to try to bring out the salvation of humanity. Saint Pachomius, the first person who developed the idea of having monks live together and worship together under the same roof, which means conobitic monasticism. Some attribute his mode of communal living to the barracks of a Roman army, in which patriotism served as a young man. Soon the Egyptian desert blossomed with monasteries, especially around Nitria, which was called the Holy City. Estimated are that upwards of 50,000 monks lived in the area at any one time. Hermetism never died out, though, but was reserved only for those advanced monks who had worked out their problems within a cenobitic monastery. The idea caught on, and other places followed. The monks spent most of their time in the monasteries in silence.
I don't know.
Quiet, contemplation, studying scripture, prayer, spending time with God.
When I heard the word what? Monks.
A group of buildings surrounded by a wall. Monks.
I know what it is, so it's a place where monks live.
Religious convent.
Boring.
Monks. Churches, compounds.
Monks.
It's a whole bunch of buildings where monks and priests live, pray, do Bibles all day.
Separate from society. They control their own area in the sense that they have their own gardens, beehives, they have their own cattle, away from society.
A big cathedral-like building and a lot of priests or monks inside, quiet, going through the Bible.
Monks.